Okay, let's get started. Let's get in the charts. So what do we have for fundamentals today?
We have the we have PMI coming out in 47 minutes. New home sales month over month. And we have Fed Chair Powell's speech at 1:30 p.m.
1:30 p.m. today. And what you think about that?
I just think that with his speech, this is probably be at some kind of event, and they probably just question him about like inflation and can it be like a soft landing, and how more aggressive the Fed could be towards raising the interest rates, and it's just probably be something like that. Tomorrow we also have the FOMC, so that's something we're gonna look for tomorrow. But the PMI, it just basically telling us about it basically tracks 400 private sector firms and like transportation, communication, financial, business, personal service, information, technology, hotels, restaurant sectors. It just basically measures, the trends within those private sectors to see how well they're doing.
Perfect. So, of course, we what's going on with China and the United States right now as well?
Oh, that's something big. So right now with China and the United States, of course, we know that, Russia is in Ukraine and China low-key has been backing Russia. So right now, China been holding back, but for since like November last year, China been sending like fighter jets into Taiwan's airspace, and they're going towards their border and then going out, and they're looking to invade Taiwan because they feel like they own Taiwan and Taiwan is a part of China, but they also want to take over Taiwan because there are basically the world's largest chip producers, making chips like memory chip, all the like phone chips for the cars, all that stuff. And the US basically have to back Taiwan because they don't want China to to invade and take over, because that will put China in power of basically everything. So basically what happened was Biden said he warned them, if you attack Taiwan, we're gonna put our people on the in Taiwan to help them fight and defend their country. And also and then China was like, basically they don't care, and they was like, we're gonna do what we want to do and take what's ours basically, and protect what's ours. So we have a little bit of tension brewing up right now with that, because at the end of the day, China's seeing how Russia went into Ukraine, right? Russia went into Ukraine with no problem. Nobody backing Ukraine. They're just trying to fund Ukraine. army. That's the only thing they're trying to do. So China's like, okay, we the number 2. We got, you know, the second best military. So let's just see what we could do and take over Taiwan, because we want to take over the chip industry, because that's the missing key from basically making them the number 1. And US is like, nope, we're gonna do what we gotta do. It's not a good look. And then also I had seen something where they said that China and Russia fighter jets was flying into like North Korea. So obviously China and Russia are still acquainted, and you know, is this something to keep your eye on? Because just like how the market acted in March when Russia invaded, it's gonna be the same thing. Might even be worse, because they could potentially say that's a like World War III, because we also have like Finland and those countries trying to get into NATO. You know what I mean? And trying to get into NATO really fast. They're doing that for a reason. They're not doing it for no reason. But yeah, that's just, you know, definitely something to watch, because that could change the whole dynamic of the market. If China invades Taiwan, because the U.S. is going to have to defend it. And then that means the U.S. is basically going to go to war with China.
Okay, good, right? So guys, basically, long story short, it's a lot of things brewing up, and may not look too good in the market. So let's start off with US30 and what I'm looking at, what I'm paying attention to. So guys, we know that we have this daily OB up here. I'm gonna move down to the smaller time frame so that it looks a little bit more clearly. We have this daily order block here, and we had this institutional candle, this big push up. We've been moving up in the market. It doesn't mean that we are bullish. So right now I'm focused on this daily OB right here, and let's just see what we did with this new daily candle. Okay, this is the previous day's high, and this is the previous day's low. I'm not really too certain which, you know, I know which direction I'm headed in, but I do notice a gap here. I'm gonna go down to the smaller time frame. We have a gap right here above Asia high, and we also have a gap that's beneath Asia low. I do want to see the market come out and take out the previous day's high. That's what I do want to see, being as though we already took out Asia's low. I'm just reading some comments, guys. We took out Asia's low, right, which is some sell side liquidity. And I'm looking for us to take out some buy side liquidity. Asia's high, possibly taking out this previous day's high. We can't rush to want to take the market back down just because we had a push up. We have to be patient and wait and see what the market is going to give us. So I'm looking for this gap to be filled in, mitigated, possibly taking out this previous day's high. But you know, we'll see if we continue up to this daily order block to then push down. We may not. We'll just see. It's just like a waiting game. I did want to see that yesterday, but it didn't happen. So that's what I have for US30. I did set some limits, so I am in this trade currently. I set some limits yesterday. I'm kind of in some good profits already, but I'm looking for this this high to be taken out, being as though we took out some sell side liquidity already. Let me go ahead and take a look at NAS100. So I'm going to go to the daily time frame and check this out. Okay, so let me remove this. We have this is pretty much my idea. We have this daily order block right here, this institutional candle. We also have a lot of buy side liquidities resting right above here, which is right beneath this gap that we have, right? We have that this imbalance actually. So I'm gonna just mark this up, and I'm gonna put buy side. So that's the daily time frame, and then what I like to do is mark the previous day's high and the previous day's low. That's the previous day's high, and we have the previous day's low. Looks like on NAS100 we took out the previous day's low, which was that sell side liquidity, right? So if we're looking at it on NAS100, we took out yesterday's low, and my target for today would be the previous day's high. So I'm just gonna put PDL, previous day's low, and I'm gonna put previous day's high right up here. So we're seeing on NAS100, we definitely took out yesterday's low. Let's go to the hourly chart. Yeah, this is when we took out yesterday's low right there. We took out yesterday's low, guys, and we have some imbalance right in here. We have some imbalance in here. And we have the previous day's high as a target. I don't really want to rush to take the market down, being as though we already took out some sell side liquidity. This is just what I'm looking at for today. And then we have all this imbalance up here that's on the higher time frame, the daily, with a bunch of buy side liquidity resting right above yesterday's high. So I know a lot of people are like wanting to take the market down. We just have to get that confirmation, because we still have some imbalance down here. And this may be an entry point to go up. We'll see. We'll just see what the market is going to give us. Let's look at SPX. So we have this imbalance right here above previous day's high. Let's see what this did. Let me see. Okay, so with SPX, we took out the previous day's high. And looks like we're headed towards this imbalance here, and then we have a daily OB that's right above there. So if I, then let's see how it goes today. Could be an idea possibly. So we have US30. Let's go to the hour. Yep, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. Paying attention to the Asia low that was taken out. And we have liquidity in both directions, guys. Let me see again. Did we take out the previous day's high or low? And I don't think we took out the high or the low, yesterday's high or low with US30. We did tap into the day before's high, though. We tapped into that. We didn't tap into this low or this high. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is kind of playing around a little bit. It's creating liquidity right above this demand zone. I've been trading Bitcoin from the demand to the supply zone quite a few times. Right here, back up again, back down again, back up again, and it has not hit my TP yet. Back down here, kind of creating some liquidity. So we'll see what happens. We have liquidity above and beneath on Bitcoin. So it's just mainly about letting the market give you an entry. I am currently in a bullish position though, so yeah, we have liquidity. We're just creating some liquidity. We'll see what it does today. We normally have some breakouts after these areas of consolidation. We normally get like a nice breakout. It's a pattern that I'm noticing with Bitcoin. And NAS100 definitely took out yesterday's low, so that's interesting. The SPX took out the previous day's high. NAS100 took out the previous day's low. And US30 has not taken out the high or the low. So I see that when it took out the previous day's low, what time was this? Sometime in the middle of the morning, it actually did start to push up from there. So who knows, maybe we might get a push up today. And the other indices may follow. If there's a World War III, we're all going back to Africa. What's everybody looking at today? What is everybody noticing today? Yeah, we have a few minutes to opening. Let's see what opening gives us. I know a lot of people got really confused. Was that yesterday or the day before? Oh, I had to address something. So this is not an indicator. Maybe I should look into creating an indicator for this. This I manually put this on the chart. This is New York midnight and this is New York 8:30 a.m. I use a horizontal, not a horizontal, but I manually put that there. And I manually put these previous days highs and lows and Asia low. These are all manual. Yeah, NAS100 definitely took out that low from yesterday. This was yesterday's low. It definitely came and took it out and rejected from that area. We have a lot of gaps going on. Price action looks a little bit crazy. And this overall is the lowest low that we've had so far. Right here. So something to keep your eyes on with that. That's a target for the downside. We have this target for the upside, which is the previous day's high, along with this buy side liquidity, along with this imbalance, along with this daily OB. We did not reach there yesterday. I believe we were here, and I thought we were gonna keep pushing up to get to these levels, but we came back down. So it's just a waiting game. Okay, this is it played out exactly how I said. I think it was on Sunday. I was looking at GU and I think it was somewhere in here. No, whatever day I was looking at this, I did want us to tap into this area up here and start to push down, and it looks like that's what happened. We tapped into this area and pushed down. It's looking bearish for me. I don't know what my target is. I'm gonna go see right now. Pretty much is looking bearish for me. Kind of played out exactly how I said, right into this area, and this being a target, which is that this low, this being a target. So it looks like it tapped in and rejected from it. So pretty much bearish. This is a target. These lows, these lows, these lows. Those are all targets for GU. Yeah, I kind of don't like when we don't take out a high or a low with US30 and NAS100 does. So, cause they kind of follow NAS100. For NAS100, let me go back to that. NAS100, yeah. There's let me go to the smaller time frame. The higher time frame is key, which is this daily. So I'm really looking at all of this liquidity to the upside. But as we go to the smaller time frame, if we look at this, we tapped into yesterday's low. We tapped in and we rejected from it. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I'm looking at with the gap to the up. Are you talking about on the smaller time frame, the 15-minute time frame? I'm not gonna wait for any breaks of structure to sell. I'm gonna really I'm kind of already in a trade, and I'm gonna see how it plays out. I took partials already, so I'm just trying to see how it plays out. I'm not really going off of any particular break of structure. I'm just gonna watch the market play out. But I am currently in a trade. I'm in a long position, but I took a lot of partials off the table. I took a lot of profit off the table, so I'm just waiting just to see how it goes. I do have my stop loss. If it hits my stop loss, I will be exiting the trade and profit. But I pretty much feel like I have an idea which way the market is taking us today. But I wouldn't tell anybody what to get into. So yeah, we have these on the smaller time frame, 15-minute. We do have an imbalance down here. We have some gaps, though, you know. I just wouldn't be in a rush to take the market down. You know, we have to buy to sell, and we have to sell to buy. So yeah, if we're looking at the 5-minute even, we have a lot of gaps going on here. Came and took out this sell side liquidity, and all of this is a lot going on up here. Yeah, price action is a little bit funky, guys, right now. But try to stay on the higher time frame. That's what I would say. Try to follow the higher time frame. Be patient. Let price come to targeted areas. This is the 1 hour. We do have a lot of imbalance down here, but you know, we want to pay attention to that sell side liquidity that has been taken out. So although NAS100, it took out the previous day's low, US30 had not, but US30 took out Asia's low. And price has been accumulating since. We took out Asia's low, and price has been accumulating. Yeah, took out this low around 4 a.m. You know, it didn't continue down and take out the low of the day, yesterday's low. So we're just watching it, guys. Just wait for price to come to an area that makes sense to you, where you will want to take the market. You know, whatever direction. The market is going to give you a play in both directions, but you know, it doesn't pay to really be on the wrong side of the market. Just kind of let it play out. But if you're trading NAS, it would be nice to point out that the previous day's low was taken out. That was taken care of already. Oh, please use dark mode. Okay, I'll use it tomorrow. I'll use it next time, dark mode. When I put it on dark mode, I have to readjust all these colors. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, a day like today was probably maybe like this one. Let's see how the day ends. It kind of gave buying opportunity and selling opportunity, like days like this, but we'll see. And then this is another day that gave buying and selling opportunity. Sometimes the market is going to give you those kind of days, but overall, you know, we're paying attention to the lows that's being taken out. So once we took out this previous day's low, right, from this candle here, the market did start to push up. We took out the previous day's low right here from this candle, and we're seeing that the market is starting to push up from that area, from taking out those stops below those lows. And keep in mind, there are a lot of people buying the dip at the moment. I did notice that yesterday. Let's just see how gold has been playing out. It kind of played out really good. It came into this demand zone. It's been accumulating, and then it came right up to this supply zone right here, and we have a daily order block right above this supply zone. Kind of played out perfectly. Gold played out really good. It came right exactly into this supply zone. Yeah, I know. It really does mess up your eyes. I know. You have to turn the lights down for your phones and your computers. You have to, like, my computer setting is really, really low. Because of that, I started to notice that my eyes were really starting to become painful. So you just have to turn that setting down. Like, my brightness is on 0. Contrary to it looking so bright right now, my computer setting is on 0. So yeah, gold played out really good. I love this. Gold played out perfectly. So it's right now it's at the supply zone, which is a daily order block right above it. Like right here, this is where that daily OB starts. So might see some rejection. What I'm looking at for gold, guys, is that we tap into this. This is a supply zone we have to keep in mind, but maybe we might take out that buy side liquidity above these highs, tap into here, and I would want to see gold going down from there. and we will be targeting previous lows. That's what I want to really see for gold. Wait for a confirmation to go down. We talked about GU already. Yeah, bearish. NAS100 took out the previous day's low. You know, that sell side liquidity. Now it's accumulating. US30 took out Asia's low, and now it's accumulating up. And what do we have? We have a few minutes to the opening. SPX 500. What did it do? What do we do with SPX? Oh, okay. SPX 500, we took out the previous day's high. And looked like it kind of wanted to go into that imbalance, but it didn't. Maybe we might have that today. You know, SPX is going to move after NAS100 and US30. So whatever NAS100 and US30 does in the morning, you might expect SPX to do it in the afternoon. Then we have Bitcoin. These are the main things that I'm paying attention to. I'm not trading gold, but I do pay attention to it. I know that it's popular. Bitcoin is doing what it does. Yeah, it's a lot of liquidity down here. But the lows are getting higher. I'm noticing that the lows are getting higher. Might be buying up. I mean, yeah, the lows are getting higher. We might definitely be headed up from that area there. Maybe from this area right here. Sometimes we won't come right back down to, you know, exactly the same place. But, okay, I'm seeing some rejection from here. Maybe this is what's going on. So I may close out of my position because I'm seeing that we kind of tapped into a nice area with Bitcoin. Maybe seeing Bitcoin go up. But it's literally been trading in the same supply and demand zone. Like I've been catching trades every day, every other day, taking it up and down. So yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Bitcoin has been really easy to trade, holding the positions, of course. It's been very lucrative too. And what I'm trading today is US30. My focus is US30 today. I'm just gonna see what it gives us. We have about 5 minutes to opening. So this is where you start to figure out exactly which way you want to possibly take the market. And you wait for the 930 to do its thing, and the market will give you an opportunity. So you know, you just have to know which way you're going. What I like to do is I like to see where price kind of rejected from. So that's nice to look into, to see where price rejects from. See, there's a lot of liquidity going on here. Like this area is served as some type of supply zone. Remember guys, all of these internal OBs are liquidity targets. You can trade from them from OB to OB, but just remember that they'll get taken out eventually. Yep, let's just see what it does. We have like 4 minutes. Yes, Bitcoin, oh my God, like Bitcoin has just been so easy. It's always been easy for me once I figured it out. Bitcoin is not really much. I find it to be really easy. Just get into the charts and really just see why price is moving to particular areas, how price responds after consolidated areas, and where price rejects to. Like Bitcoin gives you a lot of internal like order blocks, but they always seem to get taken out. There's something to look at. So rather than trading Bitcoin from the middle, right, I just like to get the whole thing. But you have to have patience. But guys, when you wake up from sleeping or whatever, when you get into a Bitcoin trade, you'll find that you're in a lot of profit. You know, and this is how I grow small accounts, like 50 to 500, just trading Bitcoin off 0.01. Like we see, like these areas in the middle here, they almost always become areas targeted. So like you can trade from OB to OB, but you know, eventually price will come and take it out. Like here, all of this was liquidity, all of this here in the middle. So yeah, we was like pushing down a lot. I've been trading it since up here, guys. So I went from this level to this level. I've been trading it all the way since up here. Yeah, I've been trading all of this. And just paying attention. So I noticed after consolidation, we have expansion and then we distribute from certain areas. So these are areas where I look at to take the market down. Right, and then we come back up, we take out all of this liquidity in the middle and you take it back down, and then all of this becomes liquidity, guys, and we go back up to the supply zone and we continue to take it down. So I've been a part of all of that price action, and then now we're in this area where we're kind of like going back and forth. And let's see what's happening with US30. We have 2 minutes to opening. This is SPX, excuse me. Yeah, price has been rejecting from this area right here. Let's see what that 930 candle does, and then we're gonna head off and let you guys work your magic. One minute to opening, guys. Then I'm gonna take a look at the companies. Okay, there we go with that 930 candle, guys. There we go. There it goes. That 930 candle. I also like to mark my 930 candle. Okay, companies are looking really reddish. Let me take a look at NAS. Okay, NAS is definitely selling down.
NAS is also going to head down too, because Snapchat earnings was pretty bad, and it took a toll on like yeah, and it also took a toll on like Facebook as well. Well, Meta, sorry.
Let's see what it's doing. Okay guys, so now it's just about getting a good entry, waiting for your entry. Don't just get in because you see the market going up or down. Just wait for a good entry. Looking for areas of liquidity. And we have these lows here. Let's see what that 930 candle gave, because it did me justice. 98 points. I'm seeing it's not falls below IPO price. Yeah, so maybe in about like 15 minutes, I'm going to start looking for an entry. I'm gonna let the first 10-15 minutes kind of play out and then look for some entries.